you guessed it by the title, my anniversary book tag. Now I know what the first question is. 'Cause, yeah, so we're not gonna say what this is celebrating until I actually get to the questions. But yeah, welcome, and let's just get into this. Let's let's cut my usual crap of just like rambling off for like 6 minutes before I actually start the video. Question one: what anniversary are you celebrating? I am celebrating being actually active for now 2 years. And so I will be answering a lot of these questions based off of the last 2 years and not so much the last year. Next year I'll do over the last year from now until then, but for this one, it's the last 2 years because I never actually did this. I never thought to do it. I just like I never thought I was gonna ever need to do it, so I didn't. So yeah, celebrating 2 years of being fully active and pretty consistent with my uploads. There were a few breaks, but I've also got a schedule going now, so that's great. What genres do you mostly focus on? Now, based off of what you see behind me, fantasy, sci-fi, mostly fantasy though, and it's mostly like high or epic fantasies. Some can be classified as a little bit of dark fantasy because of some of the elements that go into them, and yeah, so fantasy, sci-fi, those are what I mostly do focus on fantasy because that's my baby. That's my baby genre. That's what I write in. That's what I do a lot of. But yeah, so fantasy. All types of fantasy really. Like if it's fantasy, I'll read it. Question 3. What's been your channel's proudest moment in the past year? Now I'm gonna also say this in the past like 2 years. Um proudest moment. I think my proudest moment is the fact that I have been able to stick to a schedule for the last little bit. I've been pretty good at keeping to a schedule. I've been pretty good at making sure my videos go up on that day. Maybe a few times, like what, since I came up with the schedule and was able to start sticking to it, I have been able to actually, how do I put this? Uh, I've been managing to upload Fridays consistently. I might be a few hours late one day or another, but like other than that, I've been like pretty good, pretty consistent lately. So that's a really good thing to for me, and like I've been uploading pretty consistently for the past like 2 years now, and now I'm getting like really consistent. So it's actually becoming a weekly thing. But I'm really happy that I'm getting more consistent. I've found a schedule that works. Yeah, let's move on before I do more rambling of just saying the same thing over and over and over, because that's something I do often. Question 4. Do you receive ARCs to review? No. Uh, but that's also because I don't feel like I need to receive an ARC, and also that feels like a lot of pressure if I do get to an arc. Uh, it feels like a lot of pressure for me to actually read it in a timely manner. Cause like I am, I'm busy. I don't read as fast as other people. I'm constantly reading books that are just like a few years later, or uh, I I'm reading the first book of a series that ends up being when the last book is coming out. And I just find it at this time. I I just feel like I need to be able to actually get through some things first. Maybe if I start to do YouTube as a full time thing, I will maybe do some arcs. I know how to get some. I know where I can like contact and get some, but also a lot of arcs are given through ebook nowadays, and I have issues with ebooks, and I just I have no problem paying for an advanced reader copy if it's a physical book. I have no problem paying for it. And like a lot of advanced reader copies, um, a lot of ARCs are ebooks and free, so that you can like review it and do all of that stuff. And yeah, but I also don't have a very big following, so I'm like, why would I get an ARC? Like, I don't have a big following. There's there's no reason for me to at this point. Very long-winded way of me saying that. Question 5, what type of videos do you enjoy making the most? The videos I like making the most are basically videos like tags, or a lot of the other videos that I'm going to be coming out with. Um, I'm going to be coming out, I'm going to be uploading really soon. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to, and so it's the type of videos that I do, like tags, things that get you to know me a little better. Those are what I like to do, because like to do the most. Yes, I love talking about books. Like, that's what my channel is mostly built around. But anything that gets you guys to get to know me a bit better is really enjoyable, because I didn't grow up with a lot of friends. I kind of wasn't the best. Uh, how do I put this? I wasn't great at sharing myself. I'm still not great at sharing myself in person, but I do. I want to. I think I'm just making up for all the times where I didn't share my life or share my thoughts with people. Because I grew up having to act a lot, and like act around my own family. Even like no one cared, no one wanted to know anything about me, and frankly, this is an outlet to get all of that out of me. It's those types of videos, the types of videos where you get to know me a bit better, the types of videos where you get to see what I'm like. And yeah, so I really do love making those types of videos, and you're gonna see a bit more of them as until maybe August, when I can get to reading again. But that's because I am going to be moving very soon. I need to. I'm doing some mass recordings right now, and so the videos that you're going to see over the until August are going to be really pre-recorded inside this month, inside May, and I'm just going to be editing them down and then scheduling them so that I don't have to worry about this while I'm trying to move. Question 6. What kind of videos do you like to watch from other people? Now, I'm going to be real with you. I don't watch a lot of booktubers. Uh, I used to. I used to watch people like Caddy Tastic, Jesse the Reader, Pulling Bananas Books. I used to, uh, Toshopolis, who else? I used to watch a lot of booktube, and that's kind of what inspired me to start making videos. That's just what started it all. But uh, as of right now, I don't really watch a lot of booktube. I don't know what's happened to booktube over the last few years, where I've just like stepped away. I don't know. I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot that's been going on with booktube, and I really probably should. I I watch more like gaming videos than anything right now. This question's really difficult for me to answer, because like I watch gaming videos more on YouTube than I watch booktube videos. And I kind of don't know what's going on with booktube. I don't know who to watch anymore. I don't know any of that stuff because, like, I, I don't. I haven't. I've stepped away from watching booktube videos for so long that I don't know what's going on in the community anymore, and I would love to figure it out. I would love to. So, in the comments below, if you have any favorite channels you watch, if you have anything that you want to, like, any videos you like a lot, or anything you think I would like, who knows? But please drop them down below, and I will certainly go and check them out because I probably should get back into the booktube community. Um, if just as a viewer, if my channel just decides to drop off the face of the earth again. I don't think it's going to drop off the face of the earth again because I enjoy making videos. I do. And I'm able to now, so. Question 7. Was there anything you tried on your channel the last year or 2 years that didn't work? You know what? I've noticed book hauls don't do great. I think it's because of my thumbnails. But, like, book hauls don't do great. I don't get a lot of views, and I know I'm not terribly exciting with my book hauls. I know I should probably make them a little more exciting. I'm going to be working on that. But yeah, book hauls aren't terribly popular. I'll still make them. I'm still going to do them, but they don't do that well. Also, the DIY video didn't do so great. DIY bookmarks, but like I'm still going to do videos that, like, if they don't perform well, it's fine. It's okay. I I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it. I'm doing this because I can't stand to be away, to, like, not be working. I'm a workaholic. Like, what can I say? Because I'm a workaholic, I really do enjoy making these, and this is actually the type of work that I enjoy doing. And in a few weeks here, I will be uploading a video revealing the book cover for my second book, so watch out for that. It might be a little more than a few weeks because I gotta figure out what I'm doing for it. I want to do, like, a nice big spectacle sort of video. I want to do a different video than what I do of just, like, standing in front of my bookcases or sitting at my computer and talking at you. Now I want to do something else for it, so look forward to that. I'm super excited for what I'm going to do. And you are going to get no more information on that. So let's go on to the next question. Have you done anything in the last year or 2 years that you won't keep doing this year? Not really, no. I I've I've done a lot of, like, the same kind of content, and, like, I'm gonna continue doing that same content, but I'm adding other content to make this sort of more of a variety. Make it there, give some more of a variety to this channel, so it's not just about books. It's gonna have It's gonna have my artistic side. It's gonna have, like, my writing side. It's gonna have everything I do in my spare time, as well as being able to talk about books, talk about the things I love, and that's really what this channel is about, is me doing things I love, talking about them, and then maybe gushing and getting mad at a few characters or authors, depending on what happens. Is there anything you plan to do more of this year? Um, yes. That's I basically answered this in the last one. But I'm going to be doing some more artistic stuff. I'm going to be doing paintings. I'm going to record and update you guys on uh doing the paintings, and I'm going to do more writing vlogs. I've only done 2 writing vlogs, but I'm going to be doing more of them because I really want to be doing them. So I'm going to be doing more of those. I'm going to try to do a bit more reading in the next year, so I can have a bit more reviews done in not my really old fashion videos from when I was 16, 17. But yeah, I'm going to be doing more reading, so more reviews. I will be doing more writing vlogs. I will be doing more of just the stuff that I enjoy doing. Uh, Drawing videos where I just talk over them. For all of my videos, I'm going to have a voiceover when I'm doing art-based things because, frankly, if I try and talk while I do art, it's going to turn out real bad. So I can't multitask like that. I can do a lot of multitasking, but I can't do my art and talk at the same time. It I can do art and listen at the same time, but talking, no. Question 10. Is there anything new you plan to add to your channel this year? I've started to actually already do it. I did it last week, but new, but like doing art videos as well, uh, doing a, and just really that, like, art videos. A few other things that I do have planned are like videos that'll get you to know me a bit more, stuff like that. I've already kind of just like started wheeling in the stuff that I want to do more of in the next year, and so you're seeing it as it's happening right now. Question 11. What are some of the challenges you face with your channel? This seems silly, but keeping on my schedule has been a challenge, and it's been a challenge for quite a while, as anyone who's been subscribed for at least a year will know. I've had issues in my personal life which make it really hard for me to be consistent and on a schedule, and just like a lot of things happen, and so sometimes I'm not able to do it, and that's a challenge I have faced, and I'm working on it. I'm continuing to work on it. I'm going to continue to try and keep it up, but that is a challenge I face. Another challenge I face is frankly the fact that I I'm I end up rambling a lot in front of the camera. Like, I'm usually a very concise person, and I also know I draw out my words. I make in real life. I'm a very concise. I'm pretty concise in my word choices, and I'm very particular about what I say. In front of the camera, home alone, I am nowhere near as concise. I ramble, I ramble, I ramble, and also I have this tendency to draw out my words, make them longer, and I don't know. I don't know if it's entertaining, but I do it. Who knows? Maybe it's something I shouldn't fix, but I kind of want to, because I know I don't speak as fast as other people, and like I have a lower sort of energy than a lot of other people. That's because my life was too high energy for so long. I was just like, you know what, time to relax. I'm a relatively calm person, so like I don't do these things. I'm not like a fast talker. To me, right now, I am talking fast. I'm probably not actually talking that fast, but to me, I am talking very fast. But I'm pretty sure it's like a normal speed to most people. But this is me fast talking, so yeah. Let's move on. Question 12. What equipment do you use for filming videos? Okay. So my camera, I need to really update my camera because it only records in like 720p, and I know that, and I need to get a new camera, but this works for now. Um so I'm not really going to say what camera I use cuz yeah, but I do use these UV God, I'm blind. Um, UV size lights. They're pretty cheap. They do the job. and that's all I really need is for lights to just like shine on me. I don't need expensive lights. Like these work. They're small, but like they work. And for my microphone, it's got a pop filter, it's got a boom arm, it's got a clamp to clamp onto your desk, or in my case right here, bookshelves. And it's from GMAC is the brand. It's got a mute button. It's got volume controls. You can plug in headphones. You can listen through those. I don't, but I can also see if I'm being too quiet because my computer's my computer's just over there, and it's got Audacity open recording my audio. So yeah, this is just the equipment I use. And as for editing, I use Premiere Pro. Um, I use that. I record my audio with Audacity. I I use Premiere Pro for editing and Photoshop for all my thumbnails because I have Photoshop anyways. So why not use that for the thumbnails? Um, there is a free video editor that if you're just starting out you can use. I don't know. Maybe if I find it before while I'm editing this, I will say it right here. All right, there we go. But yeah, there's a and also if you don't want to pay for Photoshop, just use GIMP. GIMP is a free version of Photoshop. I just don't like how some things work in GIMP, but that's because I've worked in Photoshop for so long that. But it is very, very similar. Like you don't need to worry about it. Uh, I just use Photoshop a lot more because, uh, and I prefer it because it's just what I'm used to. It's just what I do. I don't do. I when I had no money, I used GIMP. But I have enough money to pay like the $13 that is Photoshop. Question 13. What's one piece of advice you would give to another booktuber? Uh, have fun. Just have fun with it. Booktube, there's a serious grind for it, and that's something I've learned. But yeah, so Booktube, there's a serious grind because like there's so many channels, there's so much going on, and so you're never. It's gonna be a while before you even before you're even able to get much of an audience. Even I don't have that big of an audience, like 156 subscribers right now. As of recording this video, like a typical video gets maybe like 3-4 views in the first 24 hours. Like it doesn't. It's a slow grind, as is most YouTube channels, but it's a very slow grind, and so just have fun with it. Make sure you are having fun. Don't do this for the fact that you want money from YouTube. You want to like make this a career. Like yes, of course I want to make this a career or just like a job to do so I don't have to work at a coffee shop anymore, but I do it for fun still. Like I like sharing things. I like sharing my thoughts. I like editing videos. I like recording the videos, even if I am a little bit of a rambler in front of a camera because I get nervous. Even if that is the case, like yeah, sure, it's fine. But yeah, that is my advice. Is just have fun with it. Make sure you are enjoying it because otherwise, uh, you're not gonna last very long, and I know that. But like, I enjoy this. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy all of it. It is a lot of work, but to me, it's worth it. On to the last question, which is, what's the best part of having a BookTube channel? Yeah, being able to share my thoughts. That's the best part. Being able to share my thoughts, opinions. You know, maybe meet some new people who like similar books. Uh, get to rant all I want about a book, and then people will watch it and agree with me. Like, what? I I I love that aspect of booktube. I love being able to find like-minded people, and frankly, there aren't enough book nerds in the world, so I I want to be able to be I wanted to be able to meet some. But yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about booktube is I get to share my thoughts. I get to be exciting. I well, not really exciting, but I get to enjoy doing what I love, which is talking about books, obsessing over books. Uh, and so yeah, uh, that was the last question of the anniversary book tag, and yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Ring that notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos. And if you want to support me, go buy my book. Links are in the description. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!